Get off of me! Hey guys, how are you? How are you doing? How are you feeling? I am trying something out today. Something new, something fresh. I am standing right now. Because usually, I feel like when I'm telling a story and I'm standing, I can get it out there more like BAM! In your face. Can you believe that? Did you see that? You know what I mean? More energy. More to my videos. I'm usually sitting down for my videos, but this will probably be a better storytelling stance. I feel like I have a stance. I feel like I have a case to deliver. By the way, don't judge my appearance right now. I'm so like hungover and these curls are getting crazy. I don't know. Some of you need to give me some advice on short haircuts, or not haircuts, hairstyles, because I don't know what I'm doing. But anyways, as you would have already figured out by the title, I'm going to tell you guys a story today about the time I fought a girl, and then the next time I fought another girl. Not too long ago, I posted on Twitter a poll of story times that I was going to do, which are probably going to come at you like back to back, so watch out for those. Because I posted the poll of like this story time, so I fought two girls, the craziest night of my life, which should already be up by the time you're seeing this one, so go check that one out. And also 5 years with Mr. Wrong. And you guys decided, like, it was pretty even between those three. You guys wanted to see all of them. I was gonna film all of them anyway, but I wanted to see which one you guys wanted to see first. And that is why I did the craziest night of my life, so you can check that out. I'll link it down below. So let's get started. So the story goes like this. I was in high school. I believe I was in grade 10. And there was this girl. I was actually friends with her since she was in grade 9. So since she came to the same high school as me, I was friends with this girl and we were fine, whatever. And then I went to this party, which wasn't like a huge, like it was more like a get together and we were drinking at my friend's trailer. His dad lived in a trailer, whatever, we all went there to drink and it was ratchet and it was awesome. So we're there and we're having some shots and I had like 1 or 2 shots and I was like, fine, whatever. I think we were having like vodka or tequila, I don't remember which one. But anyways, point is everyone's getting drunk and there's these 3 girls that I'm also friends with, but they're there at this party and they're like being so obnoxious, like so messy, and like they don't know what they're doing. The person who was hosting this party was a really close friend of mine, so I was like, these girls need to chill out or like this trailer park is gonna go crazy. They're gonna wake people up. And I come to find out that these girls have only had 1 shot. 1 shot of alcohol, and they were being like, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And I said it straight to their face. I was like, you guys are being so obnoxious. You just had 1 shot. If you can't quiet down, like, leave. And I felt entitled because the guy that threw the party was basically like my best friend. And I was sassy as hell back in the day, so, you know. I didn't keep much to myself back in the day, which is starting to become me again with this YouTube thing, telling you guys all my stories, but I was way more rude back then. I didn't care to be courteous or be like, guys, do you think you can quiet down? No, I was like, hell no, shut up. This ain't your party, this ain't your trailer, okay? Shut up. You being loud. It's not cute. It's not. So they like calmed down or whatever. But anyways, that was the end of that. That was that night. It was fun. It was weird in that sense. And I even tweeted about it because, you know, back in the day, well, even still to this day, but back in the day it was bigger, I think, Twitter, where like you would rant about stuff or you would like subtweet people. And it wasn't even like I was doing it behind their back because I said it to their face. So it was like, whatever. The girl that I had introduced at the beginning of the story that I was friends with, all of a sudden, I was not, because this girl started saying, and the only reason I found out about what she was saying was because the 3 girls that I had told to shut up at the party came up to me the next day, because I think the party was on a Saturday. No, not the next day then, 2 days later. The party was on a Saturday, and then on the Monday they came up to me and they're like,
hey, so we heard that you wanted to fight us, all 3 of us?
And I'm like, huh? Fight you over what? For what? Why would I want to fight you?
Because of the party on Saturday.
I was like, okay, I have never stated anything about fighting nobody. I handled the Saturday thing in front of your faces. I told you shut up or get out. And the only way you guys will be saying this is if someone claimed that I said that. So who was it? We're gonna call this girl Peaches. And who knows, maybe Peaches will show up to this channel in the future because we are friends now. But anyway, so the girl says,
Peaches told us that you wanted to fight us.
I'm like, huh? Where Peaches at? Where Peaches at? Where she at? Where she at? I'm getting all, you know, like, high school, I'm a bad girl days. That was me. So I'm on a mission. I think I like even ditched class just to like find this girl to be like, why you saying this? What you saying? Who is you? And it was weird to me that she was saying that because we were friends. So I was like, what is gotten into this girl's head that she's spreading rumors about me? So I finally find her and I confront her and I'm like, why are you talking I never said this, you shouldn't be saying that because I didn't say this, and you shouldn't be saying that because I didn't say that, but I'm saying this now to you that don't say that. Telling her off, and this was her. And I'm like, you stupid, you dumb, why you make up? I mean, what's your problem? I didn't do nothing to you, you didn't do nothing to me, but now we ain't cool now, we ain't friends now because you said that. I mean, I don't want to fight nobody, I want to fight you, but I don't know why you saying that I want to fight them. The whole shebang. And she said nothing. Zero. Nada. Rien. I'm like, okay, cool, that's settled, whatever. So then I go about my cute little business, you know, I go home after school, and I'm on Facebook. Facebook. And now Peaches wanna talk. Peach is talking about,
ooh, wait till I see Vanessa tomorrow at school. She gonna see what's gonna catch her.
and I see this, and people commenting, and it's becoming this whole drama, and I comment, and I'm like, bitch, you ain't say nothing in person when I confronted you today. Why are you talking all big now behind a keyboard, behind a screen, huh? And she's like,
Watch when I see you. Watch when I see you tomorrow.
if you can't already tell, this was literally over nothing. Made up lies that I didn't appreciate. Now this was blowing up. So come the next day, I'm like looking for this girl. I'm like, she talking so big behind the screen. Where is she at? Anybody seen her? Have you seen her? Nope. Have you seen her? Nope. And then I see her at lunch, I think it was. I skipped the entire day, just like following this girl around, waiting because she wanted me to see. So I'm seeing. I see you. You ain't doing nothing. She doesn't even make eye contact with me. Like, she sees me and she turns away, and so by the end of the day, I'm like, okay, this girl ain't gonna do nothing. If anything, she's all embarrassed now because I've been following her around all day and she ain't do nothing. So the way my school was set up, you had to exit through the back of the school to go on your bus to go home. Usually that's where the bus is lined up to go home. Or you could go to on like a 10 or 15 minute walk to go to a plaza that had more buses, and then you could go to the mall or something. I don't know. A lot of people like to hang out at the plaza, so that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna go to the plaza, which you have to go through the front of the school. So I'm like exiting the school at this point. I'm gonna hang out with my friends at this plaza. It's gonna be all good. Ain't no drama for me today. And then someone stops me. They're like,
oh, Vanessa, Peaches is waiting for you at the back of the school at your bus stop.
I'm like, this girl had the nerve to wait all damn day. I got hangouts to hang out at, but it would be social suicide to not go. So I went. And as I'm walking along to the back of the school, I'm like, just gonna confront this girl again, and she's not gonna do nothing. But then I hear a crowd behind me. Like, there's a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot of people in the school at the end of the day, but particularly a lot of people. And I look behind me. The entire damn school behind me following me. So apparently they knew something I didn't know, because there was gonna be a fight. It was so obvious. It looked like a whole show was about to begin. So I go to the back of the school and I see her, and there's this whole circle, and there's way more people coming behind me, forming more of a circle, like this huge thing. So I go up to her and I'm like, why are you talking shit? Essay, why are you talking shit? You making up lies, you doing all of this for what? Like, what did I do to you? Why are you doing this? I already talked to you about this. You said nothing, then you say something on the computer. All this girl is doing is standing there and going,
Bitch. Hoe. Dirt.
For some reason, the point that I snapped, that I was like, no she didn't, was when she said,
Cunt.
I was like, oh hell nah. Start punching her in the face, because I'm like, this girl ain't about to embarrass me today, hell no. She's like grabbing me by the hair. You know how girls fight. She's pulling my hair, and like pulling me down so that I can't see up, but I'm still like punching her in the face like this. I kind of managed to get up and like try to take my backpack off, because I still have my backpack on, and I was like, damn. So I'm trying to take it off, and this girl's still pulling me by the hair, and I'm like, really? Like, you ain't gonna let me get ready for this? She almost made me fall. I think I tripped and almost fell, but I got up. I'm like, whew, save that embarrassment in front of all these people. Let me flip my hair. It's bugging me now. I'm like punching her in the face still. She's pulling my hair, and she's like scratching my face, just like digging her nails into my face. And I'm like, ugh. So then I just got away and like pushed her, and then I think that was the end of the fight. It just like didn't go anywhere. It was like, there, done. We didn't get caught. By the time any teachers came, because it was after school, so there wasn't like many teachers around patrolling the scene. But I did see a teacher after the fight, and by the time they were there, we were already done what we had to do. And I remember my friends I was with at the time were like, oh, like looking at my face, because I was like bleeding apparently a little bit from like the cuts she had put with her nails in my face, and I'm like, really? And fun fact, that was the first time I ever purchased foundation, because ain't nobody trying to go to the next day to school with scratches on my face from a dumb fight. That was so dumb. Like, I lied to my parents about a lot of things I did in high school, but that was one of the things I literally went home and was like, I got in a fight today and I'm very disappointed in myself. You don't gotta be disappointed for me. I'm disappointed in me. Ugh, I just felt so ratchet and dirty. Like, that's so low. Fighting is so stupid. Like, if you can't use your words, use your words. Like, you get told in freaking preschool. That is ridiculous. Violence is never the answer. If you're watching this video and you're like, oh yeah, and you watch videos online, like, I'm not judging, but like, why? Don't support the violence. Violence is not okay. Putting your hands on someone else or having someone put your hands on you is never okay. There's never a reason to abuse someone or physically assault someone. However you want to classify it, it is never okay to inflict pain on another human with your body or with a weapon or anything. Like, that is just, ugh, so unnecessary. You both end up feeling worse than you did before. Like, it solves nothing. So please, please, please don't ever get in a physical fight with anyone. Don't hit people. It's not nice. Be a nice human. That's all you gotta do. Learn from my mistakes. That is the point of this video. This is not to encourage people to fight. Fighting is so dumb. Like, it is literally at the lowest of the scale of ratchetness. Not classy at all. But anyways, I remember people judging by appearance, like who had won the fight, and I looked all scratched up, so they were like, ooh, Vanessa looks all beat up. And she didn't look like she had much damage, but then the next day I showed up with like foundation to cover the scratches, and then she apparently had like a big, so I was told, I didn't see her the next day, but I was told that she had like a big bruise on her head or something. And people were like, oh, maybe, like trying to decide who won the fight. No one wins a fight, just so you know. If you're in a physical fight, neither person wins. That is not a win. Being in a physical fight is not a good thing for anybody. But anyways, after all that cooled off, she like sent me a message on Messenger days, and was like, I'm so sorry, that was so stupid, such unnecessary drama, I don't know what happened. And I'm like, yeah, me too, that was really dumb, and like, we were fine after that. In fact, this video will probably not go up unless I talk to her about this, because she's probably gonna laugh at the experience and want to see this video. So anyways, there was another fight I got into. Unfortunately, I didn't learn my lesson the first time. I would say the first fight I got in, I started it, kind of thing, because like, yeah, she was the one who like was talking big and whatnot, but I placed my hands on her first. So technically she was self-defense in a way. Shame on me. But the second fight, so it was this girl that is also one of my friends. She's actually in one of my videos. I hope she doesn't mind me saying who she is. But again, I might have these two in here with me to do a video of like a, let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing like a part 2 of the 2 girls I fought and having them here with me. And then they can tell you the story from their point of view. They can tell you their side. So yeah, this girl, you will have seen her in the Bean Boozled challenge. That's my friend, and we have gotten in a physical fight. Again, same thing. I was friends with this girl all of high school. This was now in grade 12, and she had gotten grounded for something, and she couldn't hang out with this one girl that we had in common as a friend. And I became very close with this girl. We became like best friends. And I could tell that she didn't like that very much. She also, to my surprise, I was not aware of it, but she had dated this one guy, and I didn't know they dated, and I was friends with her. So if I would have known, I probably wouldn't have gone for this guy, but I had a thing with this guy, and she was like livid and just did not like me. So like, she got a lot of like that group of friends that we used to hang out with. My high school was very cliquey, so like, we were the Spanish people group. We would all hang out in the cafeteria at the same table every single day, and it was like the loud Spanish people table. And she got all the people in that group to like not like me, because I don't know what she told them, but the point is, I was like just hanging out with my one friend that I stole from her. And I remember one day I was, again, going to do some kind of adventure after school. So I was going to the washroom to change out of my uniform, because we wore uniforms in my high school. As I'm going to the washroom, this girl comes up to me, and we can call her Steph because you already know who she is. I don't have to hide her name, but I'll see if the other like peaches will be willing to come in for a video. I know Steph probably will. We laughed about it last time we hung out. So she comes up to me and she's like,
Why you talking shit?
Sound familiar? It sounds like the first fight I had. But anyway, she was claiming that I was talking crap. I don't know what she was talking about, and I literally asked, I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like,
exactly what I just said. Why are you talking?
and I'm like, what are we talking about? What did I say? I don't know what you're I'm not talking. I literally wasn't. I don't know what the hell she was talking about. To this day, I still don't know what she was talking about. I don't think she does either. To be honest, I think she just wanted to fight and get her anger out, but she will probably say different. And for some time, I thought I started this fight because I technically threw the first swing. I don't know if I went to punch her or slap her, but like this was someone I didn't really want to, and even the other one too, like I didn't want to actually inflict pain in someone, so I feel like both the fights I had were very half-assed. I couldn't get myself to actually like possibly hurt someone, so I was just like whacking them. I wasn't really like, you know, boo, like knocking them out, like I'm no boxer. But anyways, yeah, so I wasn't answering her question because I didn't know what she was talking about, so she got agitated at that and just like pushed me. Oh, hail to the no once again. And right away she grabs my hair, I grab hers, we're like going like this, carrying ourselves into the washroom to the point that like we fell over and there's like a wall with a mirror there. She fell kind of on top of me. I just like went like this on the mirror, and then everyone put that on blast after the fight. Everyone was saying, oh my god, she smashed her head into the mirror, but actually she fell on top of me. She still claims that she smashed my head into the mirror because that sounds pretty freaking badass, let's be honest. But I remember her, the only reason I know that she fell on top of me was because she didn't even realize she was on top of me, I don't think. And she was like just pulling my hair and I'm pulling hers, and then I realized, I'm like, what are we doing? So at this point I'm done. I'm like, this is stupid. I just let go of her hair and I'm like, let go of me and get off of me. And she's like,
You let go of me.
I'm like, I'm not holding your hair, can you tell? Her hair roots probably still hurt from me pulling it, but like, I guess she couldn't tell. I let go of her hair and I said, let go of my hair and get off of me. You're sitting on me. And I'm a very petite, small girl, so you can imagine how uncomfortable that would have been for me. She's like,
Okay. So
she got up off me and then she left, and that was that. That was the dumbest thing once again. Like, why? Why? I like to say in my life that I have no regrets, and I still stand by that statement. I don't necessarily regret these fights because it makes for a good story and a good lesson. But these two fights are definitely at the top of my list of like the things I'm most ashamed of. So disappointing, so trashy, so ratchet. Again, it is never okay, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, whether you're lesbian, whether you're gay, whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're Asian, whether you're whatever, an alien. It's never okay to put your hands on another human being. I've never liked that saying from, I think it's from the Bible, Jesus, I don't know, God. I don't know specific details about religion, but the whole like, when someone slaps you in one face, give them the other side. No, no one should be slapping you ever. PSA, use your words, goddamn. So, I hope you liked the story about the time I fought two girls. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already because it's free. And I'll see you guys next time.